Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. When we talk about the end of time and look at how Yahudi, the Jew, they are perceiving this whole event, we find some very interesting facts. In this video, I'll be talking about that inshallah. If you are someone new to this channel, consider to subscribe because most of our viewers, they are not subscribed. If you are one of them, consider to subscribe. Let's jump ahead and talk about this topic.
To a group of Michigan-based astronomers, in 5 years, two distant stars will merge, creating a red nova, or new star so bright it will be visible to the naked eye. The prediction has led to a rabbi in Israel making his own prediction that the star's 2022 explosion confirms the second coming of Messiah, also known in Judaism as the Savior for Jewish people. To put in perspective the importance of the rabbi's prediction, the Messiah for Christians is called the Christ. Rabbi Yosef Berger cited a 12th century rabbi, Rabbi Moses, whose rulings are still upheld today. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not nigh. There shall step forth a star out of Yaakov, and a scepter shall rise out of Yisrael, and shall smite through the corners of Moab, and break down all the sons of Seth. Rabbi Berger suggests the sighting to mean a star appearing is proof the Messiah will come one day.
So basically, in the 12th century, a rabbi, he prophesied from the Bible that there will be a collision of two stars that will create a supernova. It is going to be so bright that you can see it with your naked eyes. That event is supposed to be taking place this year, 2022. However, we have not seen that yet. We only have less than 2 months now. If this event doesn't take place, that means the fulfillment of that prophecy, will not take place according to Rabbi Yosef Berger. Israeli rabbi claims birth of new 2022 confirms biblical prophecy. So birth of new star. An Israeli rabbi has predicted the arrival of the Messiah, claiming that the formation of a star or a new star confirms biblical prophecy. Astronomers in Michigan in US believe the collision of two distant stars will create a massive boom star, quote unquote, visible from Earth by 2022. But Rabbi Yosef Berger of King David's tomb in Mount Zion, Jerusalem, believes the supernova explosion is evidence an ancient messianic prophecy is coming true. Dear brothers and sisters, when we talk about the end of time prophecies, the coming of the Mahdi, Ad-Dajjal, Yajuj and Majuj, we do not look at the cosmic events. Rather, it is something that is happening on earth. So for example, when we say this is the coming of the Mahdi, this is the time of the Mahdi, or this is the time of the Dajjal, we talk about what is happening on earth. Oppression, injustice, Dajjalic system, women wearing dress yet naked. We talk about things that will take place in front of our eyes that is visible and perceivable by everybody else. When we talk about the end of time from the Yahudi perspective, as you can see in this article, it's clearly said that the Yahudi, they are actually looking up in the sky for these two stars. And these two stars, when they will collide, create a supernova that you can see. That means it is the time for the Messiah to appear. The Yahudi, they are very eager right now. They are trying to build third temple. They are convening all the people, the Yahudi, the Jew people from all over the world. They are trying to storm Masjid Al-Aqsa every now and then. We see that. They're inviting renowned scholars, figures, celebrities from all over the world to Jerusalem. We have seen Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, many other celebrities. They have visited Jerusalem. They're trying to create this situation, if you like, or this kind of atmosphere where people will start to really believe that the Yahudi and their promise of Messiah is coming true. When in reality, dear brothers and sisters, what we have to look at is the hadith of Rasulullah SAW, how he prophesied, what he said, instead of looking at what the Yahudi they're propagating. Right now, they're looking up in the sky. That is fine, no problem. You can keep looking. But it will not happen, and even if it does happen, we believe the Yahudi will receive a Dajjal. So when we say, well, the Yahudi, they are looking for the Messiah, and they're looking at the sky, and they go with the scientific claims that Michigan scientists, they said the stars will collide. We say that they're waiting for Dajjal. They're waiting for Al-Dajjal, the Antichrist. The Zohar, the foundation work of the literature of Judaic mystical, states explicitly that the messianic process will be accompanied by several stars appearing. Again, something they claim, something we do not claim. The Muslim Islamic Eschatology, it is very, very clear that we are not allowed, we are not supposed to be looking at the sky. Which brings me to my last point, which is that, dear my sisters, the Shia Muslim, they're very similar in terms of their belief with the Yahudi. Shia, they also believe that, for example, the Mahdi will appear, he's hiding somewhere, something will happen, a star will happen, the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse will take place, and this is the day or this is the month. Some people say Ramadan, second week of Ramadan, when it will be Friday, the Mahdi will appear. These are all nonsense. There is no basis for this in Quran and Sunnah. Therefore, we should stay away and at the same time understand that these claims, this kind of knowledge, false information, they're coming from Yahudi sources and also from the Shia sources. The extract says, quote, I see him but not now, I behold him but then said, not nigh, means not now. There shall step forth a star out of Yaakov, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite through the corners of Moab and break down all the sons of Seth. These are prediction prophecies that are written in Talmud in the Old Testament, and they are now pinning their hope of the coming of Messiah on these prophecies instead of really becoming realistic. What I find very, very interesting about the Yahudi prophecies is that they look for something that is very, very mystical in nature. You know, the Sufism and all those things, they rely or they gain their knowledge and their information, the sources are coming from these cosmic events a lot of the time. And so we find when you look at when you look up in the sky, then you forget about what is happening on earth, where we need to pay more attention to. We tend to, if we follow this kind of knowledge, we tend to look outside the world. We should not be going outside the world. We should be looking at our problem and what is happening, the injustice, the oppression. Then we say that yes, we need to fix this because we are living end of time. Therefore, we can actually help these Muslims by talking about end of time, by talking about Islamic eschatology. Otherwise, these things have really no value. Oh, something will happen in the future, maybe in 200 years, 300 years. Who cares? We care about what is happening to a fellow human being. Last week, it was reported that our night sky could be set to include a new star in 2022 if the predictions of a group of astronomers turn out to be correct. The Yahudi, when it comes to believing scientific facts, they do not take science as an evidence for the proof of their own scriptures. For example, in the New Testament, the Bible they read, there are a lot of scientific errors. When they are being compared with science, they say, oh, science, they do not know enough. God knows more than science, and therefore we should not take our knowledge or even look into what science say, because it is already written in the Bible, and we know biblical verses that contradict with the science big time. When it comes to that, they ignore science, but when it comes to seeing stars, oh, we have to rely on scientific evidence, scientific claims. They pin their hope on this like nothing else. This is something that I want to share with you. If you have any question, inshallah, let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.